Okay, it is Saturday, June 23rd. It's just a short video. Um, so on this video, I show you the room that I couldn't show you before, that we couldn't get into because we're waiting for abatement to be done. And also I have a video of a Bluejay that got stuck on my job site that had me having a friggin' anxiety attack because it was the end of the day and I was hoping that I could get this thing out of my job site before it closed all the doors, because we are like in the midst of a huge heat wave, and the one thing I didn't want to find is a dead body come Monday morning. But it did finally fly out. It's like it was screaming on the top of its lungs for like an hour, and then I guess his little family heard him and flew in the trees and started calling him, and I guess that worked. I hope that worked. So that, and then it's just I prepped some chicken. I made some tuna macaroni salad. I made some chicken salad, which I did not video. I just used the canned chunked chicken. And that is what I have on this video. I'm staying in today because for the whole entire week I just wallowed in my own sweat. So I am not doing that today because I don't have to. So I'll probably tomorrow, I think I just may go to the beach and hang out there for a little while. It's still supposed to be hot, but I may do that. Take a walk over there. I did take a walk this morning with the dog, but it was just like way too hot for him, even though it was early in the morning. It was like 80 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning, so it was way too hot for him. We just went for a mile walk, and I honestly didn't think that he was going to make it back to the car. But he has never been so happy to be home from a walk before, ever. So he made a beeline for the water bowl. And he did have water on his walk too. So that is the video. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. I'm so tired today. All week too. I've been waking up at like 3:30 in the morning. I don't know why. And even today I woke up really early. I don't know why. But anyway, that is today's video, and I hope you enjoy it. So this is the other room that I couldn't show you. This is going to be an office. So we're going to have a ductless over there. All these walls are getting new sheetrock. This is going to be a closet with some shelving. New lights. We have some cabinetry going over here with a sink. So yeah, that's the other room I couldn't show you. You hear the stupid thing? Oh, did you see it? He keeps flying on top of the freaking garage door. It's the stupidest bird I ever heard. Do you hear it screaming? I have to get it out before I leave. Otherwise, I'm just going to have an anxiety attack through the whole entire thing. So for breakfast this morning, I'm having one Asiago spinach chicken sausage that I cooked up in small pieces, that I chopped up in small pieces, some mini bell peppers and 2 eggs and some hot sauce. I also took out 2 packs of chicken breasts that I have here that I'm going to prep. One I'm going to do the coating on for like chicken strips, chicken nuggets, whatever. And then the other one, I'm going to use this lemon pepper and roasted garlic and herb on. Tonight we're having burgers. I'm going to have a turkey burger. My son will probably just have a regular burger. And then I'm also planning on making some tuna pasta salad. So I'm not going to use all 3 of these cans, but most likely we'll use 2 of them. So when I get to making these, I'll show you. This is just going to be a prep that's just going to go in the refrigerator after it's done, so I can have it. I can have it either one on salads or, snack, whatever. So yeah, that's what prepping I'm going to be doing today. Okay, I'm going to start making my tuna pasta salad. I have pasta in here that's already cooked and cooled. And I chopped up a sweet onion. You can use any onion that you want. This is just the way I make mine. No rules to this at all. I have 2 cans of tuna fish. I'm using the tuna in water. You can use whatever you have on hand. And the onion I'm using is a sweet onion because I just find a yellow onion a little bit too bitter. Or, a red onion would taste really good in this too. So I have 2 cans of that. I'm just going to mix this up. Break up any chunks that I have. And then I'm going to add some black pepper. I would add salt, but the all-purpose seasoning I have has salt in it. And I would also add garlic powder, but again, the all-purpose that I'm using already has garlic powder. So I'm using Goya Adobe all-purpose. And I'm just going to sprinkle this in there. Then we're going to add, I have some Hellmann's Light mayonnaise. I like my salads to be like juicy, so I tend to add a lot, but it's up to you how much you want to add. I'm just going to mix this around. And you also have to remember too that pasta tends to absorb everything. So I do add a smidge extra. I just don't like mine very dry. Then I'm going to add just for a little bit of, more flavor, some Dijon mustard. Just give it, a little bit more zing. Mix it around. And then I'm just going to put saran wrap on top, let it sit in the fridge, marinate all the flavors, and then I'll put it in a different bowl. So that's how I make my tuna macaroni salad. My chicken's pretty much defrosted, so that will be the next thing I show you. I'm just going to take a rest because I just finished all my surface cleaning in my house. So I'm going to sit, I think I'm going to have a kind bar. And then I need to vacuum and mop, and then I'll be done. Okay, let's get started on the chicken. I thought I defrosted chicken breast, but obviously I did not. I defrosted chicken legs. which is fine. So we're just going to prepare these. These have bones. So right now I'm just going to peel off the skin on these. I don't like to take all of the skin off because the skin has a lot of flavor. And, you know, chicken that you get in the grocery stores really don't have a lot of flavor. Because they sell them, you know, they try to get them as fat as they possibly can instead of actually having them flavor. So these are going to be some rough pieces of chicken. Just going to cut off around the leg. See if we can. This has to come off. To kind of work your way around the bone so at least you have like a semi-whole piece of chicken that you can just try to get the meat off the bone. I'm going to cut these up too, so it doesn't have to be pretty. So here's one. Let's see if we can get the other ones done. This is much easier to do when they are still frozen. But since I thought I took out chicken breasts, I let them fully defrost. Otherwise I would have kept them semi-frozen. And sometimes you can get the legs out pretty easily. Sometimes you need a knife. Really depends on the knuckle of the leg bone. This one just doesn't want to go. Okay. Third one. Let's see how well we could do with this one. This one definitely gonna need a knife to start it off. And you know, I am not a Class A butcher here on cutting chicken by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, and there's the fourth one. Alright, I'm just gonna wash my hands and then we'll continue on. Okay. Wash my hands. I have a baking sheet here of parchment paper. My oven's preheating on 350. Excuse all the wet because I just washed my hands and dishes. I have a plastic bag here with chicken coating, store brand shake and bake. So I'm going to take 2 of these, the other one aside, And I'm just going to cut them up into small pieces. Oh, and that's my oven. Almost they're gonna be like, I don't know, a little bigger than nuggets, a little smaller than tenders. Little piece of bone left in this one that I need to cut out. This side. And then we're just gonna throw these small pieces in the coating. If you don't like touching chicken, you can wear gloves, because me, I don't really mind, but it is kind of gross. Shake it around. I'm just going to put these on one side of the sheet. Yeah, I mean, you can take whatever you have left in the bag and kind of sprinkle over these bare spots and just pat them down. And then these two, let me wash my hands again. Move this out of the way. Move this here. Alright. So these two, I'm just going to lay flat on the baking sheet. Have a little piece here. And then we're going to add this roasted garlic herb. And then a lemon pepper. Let's do the shake side. If you like lemon, you'll really like lemon pepper spice. If you're not crazy about lemon, you're not going to like it, because it is very lemony. Again. Teeny piece over. I love lemon, so I really like this. And then the garlic herb. So I'm going to throw this in the oven for, we're going to start at 15 minutes because these things are pretty thin, and then we'll check for doneness then. Okay, so all my prepping's done. Here is my tuna macaroni salad. I actually got 2 of these filled. I also made some chicken salad. I didn't show that. It's just canned chicken. Here is my lemon pepper chicken that I cut up. And here is the coated chicken that I made. You can use these two for salads, which is what I'm going to be using it for. You can just eat it on the side, put it on the sandwich, whatever. Choice is yours. But yeah, that is all that I am prepping today. So this is my dog. He loves to just lay out in the living room, in the backyard, after baking. He doesn't want to come inside. But then when he does come inside, he acts like he was out in a desert for like 5 years. Typical dog. Anyway, I wanted to show you, when I got him from the shelter, he had severe skin issues, like severe, they were saying it was skin allergies, and they gave me a prescription they had him on that wasn't really working. So when I got him in September, I took him off of that prescription, and this is what I give him. I get this from Chewy, this allergy relief, itchy skin relief. And depending on the size of your dog is how much you would give him. And then if he is extra itchy, I would say 95% of the time, I always give him one of these in the morning in some peanut butter. And then when I come home from work and I see that he's, chewing on his feet, I give him another one of these. But I will have to say, using this and this has improved his skin issues by 90%. I mean, his skin looks so much better than when I first got him. And if you didn't know, animals are given human medication, just in smaller doses. So this is why he gets a children's allergy relief. The tablets, like I said, I put mine in peanut butter, I've put it in cheese, never had an issue. Sometimes you have a dog that's like really, really smart that knows there's stuff in it, like the dog that I had prior. So you just have to be a little bit more creative to get it to. But this works wonders if you have a dog that has allergies, like especially skin allergies. Just obviously you have to go by the weight of your dog on what this is. And this, he gets 4 of these a day. It's not cheap, but it lasts quite a while. And it really does work. So those are just some tips that you can use, that you can try if your dog is like miserable, especially spring, summer, and fall. It's like a song. So yeah, you may want to talk to your vet about using these.